Yeah, I feel like one thing about life is that every day is a struggle. You have to just keep pushing forward. And when you find yourself in a situation whereby you're not solving problems, you're not meeting obstacles and struggles, man, you better know that at that spot, maybe you're not moving forward anymore. You're just stuck in one place. Because personally, I feel like when I started out, I met a lot of things on my way. Like the first thing is you have to, looking at where I came from, that's what I always say. We need to give the younger generation a voice. Nobody is ready to even understand what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? It's all up to you. As a young teenager, I pick up my cross, build on myself, work on my craft. Have to source the finance at that young age, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody is even going to do it for you, even if they are going to do it for you. Nobody is even asking you how your career is going on. I feel I have to pick up that emotional burden on me. Like, I can remember all this. Nobody to even share what you're feeling about your career. It's more of like, boy, a long thing. Nobody there. And I thank God that I really made it out, because nobody believed in it. It's just me. You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? I just know where I'm heading to. I believed in it. I keep pushing it. That is one of it, that emotional burden. It has been in me like for long. And I thank God now I've gone past that level. I feel like another struggle I passed through when I started out my career was, this one is a kind of a funny though, but how we got to save money for the studio fee, source income, because at that time, how the economy is, to get money, is something very, very challenging at that time. And from where I was, coming up at that time, music is not something that anybody sees as anything tangible. Or they don't even see music as a career, you know what I'm saying? So I have to just find a way to independently do it. And I can remember one of the experience that I will never get up my mind is the fact that I save up my pocket money in school, I have to stay hungry for some time, for some days to save up money for the studio session, because that's what makes you an artist. You don't have no songs, then you're not an artist. So at that point, I have to just really work on it and see how I save up money, stop eating sometimes, work on trick on food, don't have no pay, no transport, go with live on food to certain locations and save money to go and record. This is also a struggle I face, and I know a lot of young people are facing all these things. Another big struggle I found on my way is when I begin to produce myself. It's something that I didn't go for no training and nobody put me through in the beginning. So I find it very challenging to get the sound right. I just find it very, very challenging to get the sound right. At that time, I'll never forget. I'll be in the studio morning, afternoon, night, evenings, like no food, no drink. Sometimes we gotta be on the sound because I just want to see the sound going right. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the time, man, I just be in the studio and feel like giving up because the sound's not going right. And at that point, I cannot just sit back and decide to just quit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of struggles, Also, when we talk about coming down to Lagos City, it's another big struggle because I have to come over to Lagos, leave whatever I have behind. So I left everything. I moved to Lagos City, and coming to Lagos, it's just like starting afresh, like from the beginning, like nothing has ever happened, Have to go on the street, enter every location, meet up, link up, and try to meet up and make connect. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's a very God. I can't fix all this in my head. But I just thank God. Actually, I just thank God that everything really picked shape, and we're still pushing on it. But it's a very, very strong struggle that have really, really pressed me down. But I kept moving and we keep going, Yeah, and I give God the glory for everything.